Alrighty, so we are just past the cleanout here. What we're looking at here with this sort of buildup here, that tie-in there is this tie-in here that goes to the ground floor bathroom on the other side of this wall. Because there's cast iron going underneath this part of the floor here, you're more than likely going to need to do a little bit of round robin whenever you clean. I recommend every other cleaning cycle, clean from here for general care. That's going to get your main line. But then every other time you're going to want to pull the toilet from this bathroom here to make sure that you're cleaning everything between here back to that toilet, because cleaning from here is just not going to get that, and cleaning from there is going to help prevent your cast iron from rotting through or developing any other problems. But because of the amount of buildup we're seeing here, we're starting to see channeling. You can see how it's become sort of that V shape there. We're going to recommend that the toilet be pulled and the line cleaned from there to make sure that all the buildup and grease that we're seeing here is gotten out of the line. These secondary lines, like from ground floors with a split level basement like this, are often forgotten about, so it's not uncommon to need to clean that secondary line to make sure that there's no rotting or no issues with the cast iron. You can see some solid waste here. You can also see some buildup here. Looks like this has been cleaned somewhat recently. So the main line looks pretty gosh darn good. It's just that secondary line that I'm concerned about. And then here at 28 feet, we have our transition point. It is cast iron clay, it is aligned appropriately. We're not seeing any roots, offsets, cracks, or any other defects. So we're going to go ahead and run some water and proof flow. Looks like we've hit a huge wad of debris. We got some wipes here, which are not breaking down. Wipes are terrible to put into your sewer line for this exact reason. Alrighty, I just wanted to confirm that we are on 4-foot joints here. There are going to be occasional spacer joints for making turns, but for the most part, we should be on these 4-foot joints. Alrighty, so this is something I do want to note. Current residents of the home are using this blue tank cleaner. Blue tank cleaner is incredibly convenient. The unfortunate thing is that the blue tank cleaner, if used with a new toilet, can void the warranty. The toilets here are well past that age, but this tank cleaner has been known to accelerate the deterioration of the internal workings of your toilet tank, your fill valve, your gaskets, your flapper, all of that stuff is just corroded even faster with this with these blue cleaners, which is not great, especially out here in Colorado, where we've got all this mineral heavy water, which already accelerates the rate at which these things degrade. Now here, alright, so 77, we have a joint. Then at 81 here, 4 feet later, we have a joint, which means that this section of pipe here is cracked at about 79 feet. We will go ahead and locate that on our way back. Yes, the recommendation is to stop using the tank-based toilet cleaners, and if you want to use one of those automatic cleaners, I highly recommend a bowl clip, which is just one of those cleaners that clips onto the lip of the bowl there, or one of the bowl stamps, because those provide the same service without accelerating the wear and tear of the actual internals of your toilet tank. But it looks like we have our city tap connection here at 92 feet. We have a clay-to-clay connection with no visible damage, no cracks, no offsets, and no roots. So overall, the cleanliness of the line looks really good. But we're going to recommend that that secondary line from the ground floor toilet be cleaned, just to make sure that that stretch of cast iron is in good condition. We're also going to recommend a spot repair here at 79 feet. Now that's only a spot repair, it's not a full line replacement. It is just one section of line that needs to be pulled up and replaced to remove the cracked clay and restore structural integrity to the sewer line in this area. Alrighty, this crack has been located in the middle of the street at 6 feet, 6 inches deep. That was to the bottom of the pipe. We're probably going to round that up to 6 foot 10, just to make sure that anyone who is contracted to do the work is digging deep enough. So here at the joint at 65 feet, we can see some leftover roots. But in addition to those leftover roots, at the top of the line, you can see a bunch of debris stuck to the line and a higher line there where all the grease and scum is building up. That is where the water level was for an extended period of time. And it was there long enough for toilet paper to become matted and stuck to the top, which is evidence of a less than ideal maintenance routine over the years. Now this house is getting older and has been passed through multiple owners over the years. That could be from any of the previous owners. But it is something to note for the health of the line and the history of the health of the line. Now here in this area we can see these rings. These rings are grease buildup that has been smeared and scattered to the clay that was caused with the recent cleaning. The cleaning I will be recommending will be a chain auger using multiple passes to ensure the complete removal of any scale buildup, but to also help accelerate the grease being broken down and pushed out to the main. Issue with some of these blade cleanings, when they hit grease, they can scatter grease to the outer walls. They're good at breaking down the larger embankments of it, but they're not good at getting everything out. So we're going to go ahead and recommend that a chain be used from the ground floor toilet to clean the line, to remove scale buildup from the main line and scale buildup from the secondary line, but also to help remove any non-flushables, solid waste, and grease from the line.